今回は do の非常に面白い使い方を紹介します。Will this do? That will just not do. These are not gonna do. パッと見るとですね、あれ間違ってない？大丈夫この英語と思っていませんか？ Will this do? 文章が終わってないと言いますか、何か変な感じがしますよね。何を do みたいな。今まで学んできた英語とちょっと違う文章にはなってますよね。意味的にはシチュエーションによって少し変わってきますので、今回は4つの使い方に絞ってできるだけ分かりやすく英語でね、解説していきます。Having trouble getting to grips with what I'm talking about? Well, that won't do now, will it? Will this do? We can use it like this when we're asking or checking if something is suitable or not. In Japanese, you'd probably say something like, これでいい? Will this do? This comes from the longer form of the sentence, will this do the job? Or is this good enough? Let's say someone asks you for a pen.
Can you pass me a pen?
Will this do?
Yeah, that'll do.
There you go.
Cheers.
So we use a sentence like this for checking if something is good for the job. Will this do? This will not do. When you're feeling upset, when something is not good enough, you're not satisfied with things like quality, amount, standard, or attitude. We can use this will not do. これはダメです。If you say it very clearly, word by word, it can sound quite formal and possibly make you sound really upset. This will not do. If you add just, it sounds even worse. This will just not do. This just will not do. You can soften it up a bit by saying, this won't do. You got 43% on your math test?
Sorry, Dad.
This will just not do.
I'll study harder. I promise.
Can be a bit of a scary one, especially if you're on the receiving end. Hello there. Can I help you? Oh, yes. I hope so. What do you need help with today? Well, it's a bit embarrassing, really. I've left my umbrella at home, and I was wondering if I could borrow one from the hotel. Absolutely not a problem. This kind of thing happens all the time. Will this do? Oh, that'll do nicely. I'll return it later. Take as long as you need. Will you be here later? I get off at 7 p.m. Well, maybe see you later. Toodles! Have a great day. Will that do? Do is used a lot when we talk about the amounts of things. Basically, it's asking if it's enough. In Japanese, you'd use expressions like それで足りる? 十分? Will that do? Money. I brought 5,000 yen. Will that do? Drink. I've given you just a little wine. Will that do? Food. I've made rice balls for lunch. Will that do? Time. I can only talk for a few minutes. Will that do? I'm taking 100,000 yen on my trip.
100,000 yen?
Do you think that will do?
Oh, I think that'll do all right.
If you're not entirely happy with something, but you'll use it anyway, you can say this. This huge pencil, it's difficult to hold, but it'll do. That'll do. This version is used especially by parents and teachers. If the children are being too noisy or just getting a little bit too carried away, this is a great phrase to use. That'll do. いい加減にして.
You ate the last cookie.
No, I didn't. You're such a liar. Look, you've got chocolate all over your fingers. That'll do, you two. Go and get ready for bed.
Okay, Dad.
Of course, you can use it for adults, but only if you want to break up an argument or a fight. It's kind of like looking down on someone, so be careful with this one. Hello again, madam. Did you have a good day? I had a wonderful day. Did the umbrella do? Oh, yes, it did. You know, I have a quick question for you. Well, I'd be more than happy to oblige. How can I be of service? Fancy going on a date with me? Well, I'm not supposed to do that kind of thing with guests here at the hotel. Go on, just one little date. I think you're gorgeous. Sorry, I have to say thanks, but no thanks. No, that just won't do. I'm staying here until you say yes. It's homework time. So I'm going to give you a question today about one of the sections earlier on in the video in the English in Action section. You know, when Mayumi was talking to the hotel receptionist. Yep, that part. I hope you're paying attention because here's the question. What time does the hotel receptionist get off work? Okay, so put your answers right down in the comments and I'll check them as soon as I have time. Okay, good luck.